Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of the SokCast. I'm your host, SokRock, and today we have MamaDaFoo. Mama, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good. I'm here. I'm existing.
Awesome. Hey, that's hopefully that continues to happen.
Agreed.
Awesome. So you stream on Twitch.
hmm
We've played games together. You have, of course, your own following and your own community. And
Yes.
but we've done a lot of like collaborative stuff, and we have a lot of mutual friends and streamers and things like that within our respective communities. And you've been streaming for how long?
Oh, I started in 2020, so COVID practically. I
Okay.
took a break for a bit and then I restarted it about I want to say 2021 is when I really got serious about it.
Hmm.
I guess late 2019, early 2020, and then, you know,
Yeah.
so what is that? Like 5 years?
Yeah. I think it's probably about 6 years now. What was like the inspiration? What made you want to start streaming?
I've said this answer so many times, but it's
Okay.
always been like I want to meet people and I want to play games like people that cannot afford it because I always grew up not being able to afford it, so I never had much to play with,
Hmm.
honestly. I've had the Wii and I had like the original Xbox, but that was about it. I didn't know anything about anything.
Yeah. Yeah. And
So,
so what I feel like a lot of people gravitate to when especially when like they're young, at least this is what happened with me, and maybe this happened with you as well. It's like when you're young and you can't afford certain games, or you just don't have the systems for certain games. I feel like that's where a lot of people discovered Let's Plays.
yeah, like I've watched a lot of people throughout the years, but notably,
Hmm.
I guess I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I've watched the Rad Brad.
Okay.
He's like, he's my big Let's Player, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, those guys.
Yeah.
But it's just like there was this one specific content creator. I'm not gonna say his name due to controversy
Okay.
on
Fair
him.
enough.
Um, but like he was doing The Walking Dead. He got me into BioShock, which was
Oh wow.
surprising, and that's
Yeah.
where I like really wanted to I wanted to play it like really
Hmm.
badly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's-
let's play and stuff like that. And then I started getting FOMO from people because like 2016 or so is like when everything was happening. All the good games was coming out and I had
yeah.
none of it.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of those early Let's Players. Yeah. I feel like they got a lot of people into a lot of really good games. Um,
Yeah.
I was talking to Hannah about how for both of us, it's like the Game Grumps. Those are
I've never watched them until recently.
really
Yeah.
wow. I feel like
I didn't know they existed.
that's fair enough. I when even when I got into them, I was kind of late to the party. Um, but yeah, a lot of good Let's Players out there. So I feel like then watching that, maybe you start to think to yourself like I could do that. Like I can play games and be funny.
I don't think it was more so that for me. It was just like games. Yes.
Yeah, and
Just the feeling of missing out. That was just it for me.
mhm. Well, especially now there's so many good co-op games online, and like
Oh yeah.
you
Granted,
know
we still have a ways to go with that too.
for sure. But a lot of
Yeah.
people throwing around the term friend slop and stuff like that. Like a lot of those games,
Mhm.
they're so much fun. And then if you don't have people to play it with, it's like, well, damn, like, I want to play these games. And
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
like how you mentioned earlier, like you streamed like to meet people and to meet people to play games with.
Mhm.
Um, were there any games that you like in specific were like, I need people to play this with me?
Um, Not specifically. Like my first ever game to play was Minecraft.
Okay,
Skyblock
yeah.
servers specifically. So it was just like I I was more so into solo kind of games. And
Hmm.
then, just gradually there was more interesting multiplayer games that came out like what just recently came out, Split Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, those types of games. I started liking more of those. I was always more into the choose your own adventure type of games.
Hmm.
So
Uh,
um
you mentioning
it's hard.
you mentioning split fiction made me think of It Takes Two. Have you
I've never played
and
that.
no, okay, I feel like you and Bobby would have a blast playing that together.
If they had made it co-op, it like how they did with Split Fiction, because in Split Fiction, it's PC and PlayStation crossplay. It
Okay,
Takes Two isn't.
I see.
Yeah, it's console, PC, or local.
Right. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely a hindrance. Is it you who like? Do you have a console or a PC?
I have a PC. I got my PC shortly after I really like started getting into streaming, because I
Hmm.
was primarily streaming on my Xbox One S, I want to say. Yeah, I
Hmm.
think that's it.
Yeah,
So practically fairly old system at this point now, but
I guess
it did
so.
its job. It
Hmm.
did its job. I met a lot of people. I've met, the Seagull streamers. I met Chrono. I met you guys.
Hmm.
So it kind of just opened the floodgates.
Chrono, future podcast guest. Is he how we met?
Yeah, he is how we met.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Hmm.
Sometimes I forget how, how everybody got
Yeah, it
linked
just
up.
blurs. It just
Yeah.
blurs at this point. It's
It's so
been almost
interconnected.
2 years.
It's so interconnected.
Yeah.
So okay. So the first game you streamed was Minecraft, and out of all the years
The
that you
first
streamed, oh
the
sorry,
first one I actually played was Quantum Break.
Quantum Break.
Hmm. It's like a time loop kind of game. You can,
Hmm.
you know, I was into that. Granted, I wanted it to be BioShock, but I didn't have BioShock. I had Quantum Break though,
Yeah.
and I was already interested in it. I've seen gameplay of it, and it was very interesting. There's multiple endings. There's also like a real life choose your own story part of it. It's like episodic.
Oh, interesting.
Like it depends on what your choices were through the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it that was my first one, and that really kicked it. And then the second slash first was Boyfriend Dungeon.
Boyfriend
I
Dungeon.
recommend
I
playing it.
Okay, yeah, I got to hear more about this one. So tell
Okay,
us about Boyfriend Dungeon.
okay. Boyfriend Dungeon is of course a dungeon crawler game. It's
Okay.
also a dating simulator.
Okay.
Your weapons
It's two of my
are the
favorite
people that
things.
you're dating.
Okay.
There's a multitude of weapons. There's a cutlass. There's the fencing sword. Um, a knives, I think. Yeah, there's just a lot of characters. I think they're still adding characters as well. I haven't played it in a long time. But yeah, it's a good game. I recommend it.
Which of the weapons, you said the weapons are the people you date, right?
Hmm.
Which of the weapons are your favorite?
Oh no, don't go into this with me. Saint, don't you dare.
Well, we gotta look, all of the Boyfriend Dungeon fans who watch my channel are gonna be dying to know. So,
Okay. So I kind of cheated a bit.
oh,
Um, let's see.
can't cheat
I
in the
don't
dungeon.
Well, you got to dip your toes a little bit into all of them. Um, I think the main ones, I'm trying to remember her name. There, no, no, no. There was Isaac. He
Okay.
was an escort. Um, I dated him, and then also Valeria. She was the dagger.
Mm.
She was the first love interest that I completed the game with, and then of course I had to go back and do it all again for everybody else. But I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, well, you got to see all the different romance routes.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
there's like a non romancing character in the game named Sawyer. He they play a glaive.
Okay.
Um
I'm a big fan
but
of Glaives.
yeah, they're a student as well, so of course, um their character development was is so adorable. Yeah, just overall all of their character developments are really good. There
Hmm.
is a villain in the game.
Okay.
If you're not into the dating stuff, you don't really have to. You can just kind of reject them. Granted, they won't like you.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
kind of gotta,
so they wait, so they like guilt you for rejecting them?
yeah.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, you can quite literally friend zone them
Yeah.
if you wanted to. There's also
It's
a cat.
you can't romance the cat, can you?
No, you can't. What the heck?
Okay, good. Thank God.
The
You never.
cat plays brass knuckles, though. It's
Oh hell
adorable.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being best friends with that cat. That's awesome. It's a boyfriend dungeon. I'll have to look into that one. That might be a good one to mess around with on stream in the future.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
Um,
definitely great if you like dungeon crawlers.
Now, do you have a favorite game that you've streamed so far?
Favorite game that I've streamed. Oh no, you can't do this to me.
Maybe a few highlights.
Okay, highlights. Number one, though, very top of the list. Dishonored, the entire franchise. I don't care what you say about the
Whoa,
DLCs
okay.
or anything. I love the entire thing.
Dishonor.
Um,
That's like classic gaming at this point.
yeah, that is for one of the first games besides like Life is Strange, Walking Dead and stuff. That is one of the ones that I really wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like I bought it on the original 360. I bought it for
Nice.
Xbox One. I bought it for PlayStation,
Yeah.
not PlayStation, PC.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, that's the one game I will go back to
Mm-hmm.
if I really wanted to.
How many Dishonored games?
Um,
At least there's at least two, right?
there's at least three technically.
Okay.
So Dishonored 2 with the one with his daughter, and then the third one is Death of the Outsider.
Hmm.
And then there's the two or so DLCs from Dishonored, the third one, I think.
Okay. And you played all
I
of them.
forget how many. I've played all of them, all on stream.
Nice.
I even had a death counter.
Oh,
It was
classic. Yeah. Yeah.
it was horrible. Horrible. Never. Mm-mm.
I think did like
Don't do it.
I feel like Dark Souls popularized the death counter. I might be
I
wrong
don't
though.
know. I've never played
Dishonored might be older than
Dark
Dark
Souls.
Souls. But oh, you should
Not
try
sure.
it. That'd be a fun one to watch you try on stream. Just like Dark
No, thank
Souls
you.
1, just like the OG.
I'd be in the 200s by then.
Maybe not. I don't know, because gaming has advanced so much these days that
Oh,
like a lot of games are a lot more
yeah.
fast paced now than they used to be just like 10 years ago.
And I don't really like fast pace.
Yeah. Well, and so it's funny
Yeah.
going back to Dark Souls 1 because it's like it feels slow now. But I remember like first playing it, it
Mm,
felt crazy. So I don't know, it might not be as difficult for you as you think. Just because like the actual gaming space has changed so much.
that is true. Although I'm kind of like skeptical because Bobby had me try the Elden Ring DLC, the
Okay.
multiplayer one. He had me
Yeah.
try that.
Night
I wasn't
Rain,
into
right?
it. Yeah,
Yeah, well that's
I
about
wasn't into
like
it.
yeah, I mean that's so fast and like brutal. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, it's a DLC, so I would assume so.
yeah, it because it's like a roguelike, right?
Hmm.
Night Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I own it. I don't think I had a friend I wanted to play it with and we never got into it, but I mean I imagine it's gotta be as wild as Elden Ring itself.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
would bet.
definitely that type of game pushed to its limits.
Hmm.
Uh so Dark Souls is about 10 notches down from that in terms of craziness.
Here, I can give you my actual like highest death count that I've ever had.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that'll
The
be cool.
highest one was in Wolfenstein New Colossus in
Okay.
2022. I got 62 deaths at the end of the day, at the end of the game.
Honestly, not that bad.
No, I was surprised, but I haven't gotten anywhere else above that.
Hmm. Do you use
I
like
do want to
a
go back.
do you use like a program for death counters or do you just like type it in every time you die?
I technically use a command, yeah, from through Stream Elements.
Oh, nice.
Um, but now that I have a Stream Deck, there we go. I can just push a button and it does it automatically for me.
Nice. Stream Deck.
Yeah.
I was considering getting one. Do you like it?
Not this specific model because it's Razer, but we did get it on eBay, so I would
Hmm.
recommend looking on eBay for it
Okay.
instead of full price.
Right. Yeah. What else do you use the Stream Deck for?
I use it to change my scenes, what's it called? Mute myself on Discord and on OBS sometimes because sometimes people call me in the middle of stuff.
Yeah.
Um, if I have to like make a clip, I'll do it through my Stream Deck as well.
That's really
But that's about
useful.
it. Yeah.
I feel like clipping, like, it's such a pain in the ass when you're in the middle of a game and you're
Oh yeah.
streaming and you know there's a good moment and there's no mods or anyone online to like clip
Yeah.
it for
Yeah,
you.
that is the main reason why I wanted a Stream Deck.
Yeah.
It's not like it's nothing fancy or nothing. It's just I have it where I can do the replay buffer on through OBS and it
Hmm.
clips like 90 seconds of it, or I can do the 30-second one from Twitch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Um, so let's see. So you're really big into hydration, I've noticed.
Yes.
Every time you raid people, you tell, or even if you just pop into someone's stream, you tell them to hydrate.
Yes.
So this is something I've just noticed from popping into a lot of people's streams. Like a lot of people have
Mhm.
like the Twitch command to hydrate.
Mhm.
And that just might be because it's like a default one or whatever.
Yeah.
But you seem especially into it. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that? You can tell
Let's
I'm an
see.
experienced interviewer here.
No, I like it. Um, I guess it's just more so like I get drowned, so you get drowned.
Hmm.
And I'll also like I know a lot of people forget to drink anything, eat anything, and I just feel
Yeah.
like it's very important, especially when you're streaming for extensive hours, like 6+ hours.
Hmm.
Um, uh, like you need to hydrate, okay?
Yeah. It's like when
Get
you
it.
pop into someone's stream and you see that like that timer's been going on for a while, you're especially like, you make sure you
Yeah,
drink water.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or like even in bigger people's streams who have like thousands of followers
Hmm.
compared to me, some of them don't have that, which I understand. I do still also tell people to hydrate in those channels.
Yeah. You do it to me and I don't have thousands of followers. I don't even have a command for it. You
I
pop in, you
know.
go, you don't have a command, but make sure you hydrate. And then I
Yep.
do. I do, because you gotta listen to MamaDaFoo.
Exactly.
Um,
I take care of my friends.
that's good. That's good. I think friendship is cool. It's one of
Oh
the best
yeah.
things ever, you know? Um, big fan of friendship. So another thing, who did your PNG? I'm curious about that.
So um this is a mutual artist between me and another streamer. Their name is Tamadakoo, similar to my name.
Tamadakoo. How do you spell that?
Tamadakoo.
Got it.
Hmm.
I'll make sure to include Tamadakoo in the bio of the video.
Okay, awesome. Yes, they are so sweet, and they definitely think lowly of themselves in regards to their artwork, but it's really
That's
good.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, and I always tell them that they need to like they need to be confident in their work.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Your
Yeah.
PNG is really good.
Yeah, and I tell them take all the time you need because I'm not very particular in deadlines
Hmm.
okay, most of the time, you know. And I also feel like it gives them open creative freedom to like get the little details in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Good, good
they've
art
done
takes
like my
time.
PNGs, my emotes. They've done some of my cards that I have for my card redeem on stream.
Hmm.
Um, yeah,
Nice.
they've done a lot of artwork for me over
Yeah.
the couple years.
That's cool too when you have like the same artist do all of that stuff because then you get a really strong sense of like aesthetic coherency.
Yeah, yeah, and they've changed their art style a bit over the years, but it's still pretty consistent to what it
Hmm.
originally was. Um, yeah, so like, just I just love it.
Yeah,
They're
that's
always
good.
like, "I want to try something out with you. Is that okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, go for it. I'm always open to it."
Yeah, well, it's what you're good at. You're good at making people feel comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
You're a very
And that's what I
welcoming
kind of
person
always
and
want to do at the end of the day. That's always what I want to do for people.
yeah, that's something I've noticed just like hanging out in your streams. It's like it's a very I feel like the term cozy is overused, but it's like
Mhm.
a very kind of homey environment, like very
I
comfortable.
appreciate that. I
People
know
seem
I can
to
be
just
mean. I have a mean personality sometimes, but it's like a playful mean, if that makes sense.
But you know what? I feel like that's better than somebody who's like fake nice all the time. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah,
Even
definitely.
if
I
they're
agree.
real
And
nice as
mhm.
well, somebody who has like no edge to them is like
Yeah.
more off-putting, I think.
Yeah, and like I have grown close to some of my viewers over the years who
Hmm.
have stuck around since I first started streaming.
Yeah.
Um, like what's it called? Cold. He comes into my
Cold,
streams all
yeah.
the time, and he has been there since the very beginning.
Does he still refollow every time he comes into your stream?
No,
What? He does that to like everyone else I know. We always know Cold's
he
there
knows
because
I would
Cold
kick his butt.
refollows.
He knows I would kick his butt if he did that because he did so much stuff over the years, but he knows my boundaries.
Hmm.
With so, he and I developed that. I'm very like no bull on everything with him.
Yeah.
So yeah. And it's like a joking kind of way.
Hmm. And you gotta have boundaries like in your stream. Like I had
Yeah.
a viewer who he posted a message that I could tell just by reading it that it was all like written by AI. And I just timed him out for
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes. I was like, nope. Try
Yeah,
again.
and the only downside when we're talking about boundaries is that like I first started like I was like a lewd tuber, I was like very like sexual in that way.
Hmm.
And over the years, about like what the 5-6 years I've been streaming, I've
Hmm.
had very uh weird people come into my server, my streams, even my DMs. That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
I have privated my DMs.
Good. When you say DMs, you mean
Yeah,
Discord, Twitch, both?
all of the above,
Okay.
even social medias.
Yeah. I always like to say nothing
Yeah.
good ever happens in Twitch whispers.
Yeah, no. I had somebody try to like get into a relationship with me in Twitch DMs. I was like, no, no,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Well, when you like marketing yourself that way, did you have any sense of like, well, obviously, people should act
Mhm.
normal, right?
Yeah.
But also, is there any part of it that's also like, all right, this comes with the territory. This is what I'm going to do when people are acting this way. Like, did you have sort of a game plan going into that?
I did at one point have a game plan, and that kind of went out the window because then I realized that I am not how these people would want me to be.
Oh, of course
Um,
not. Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm not. Like, I can make dirty jokes, I can do this, that, and the other, but when you come out at me so aggressively with
Hmm.
it, you lost the plot. I lost everything. My mind is just out the window.
Yeah.
Like, like at first it was more so like I wanted to get into that type of actual streaming for that, but then I realized that's not me.
Hmm.
So unfortunately, I had to step away from that kind of position as a lewd tuber because
What
it
made
wasn't what I wanted.
I see. So what made you change your mind other than people acting weird? Was there anything else that added to that?
Not not really. The When I was in a relationship and in a current relationship as well, they also were understanding in that point. But then it was like I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable whether I'm talking to them or in a relationship with them. Um, and that's why I kind of keep things private as well
Hmm.
because I don't want people to like bombard whatever partner I'm with.
So, in keeping with the theme of, you have the artwork that was done for you.
Yes.
Your whole aesthetic is like it's like you're like a witch. You got
Hmm.
sometimes you're holding a bat. There's like magic involved. I notice sometimes when you're still like your stream is like about to start, you have some like B-roll of somebody like
Hmm.
doing like witchy stuff. Where does that whole aesthetic come from? Other than it, obviously, I mean, it's a very popular sort of aesthetic, but uh,
Yeah. I guess the aesthetic more so comes from because I love like supernatural things. I love vampires, I love witches, I love
mhm.
werewolves, I love those kinds of things. Um, but mainly, this is gonna sound so nerdy. It was mainly because of the originals, the part of the Vampire Diary series,
Okay.
where the main character's daughter is a tribrid, so she's a vampire, a werewolf, and a witch.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Hmm. I am I am technically also three of the things, I am a vampire, I'm a witch, and I'm something else, but something else has not been revealed yet.
Ooh, wait. So
Hmm
there's secret MamaDaFoo lore?
Yes, lore that I have not cohesively put together yet.
Well, okay. Well, I'll be following because in like 2 or 3 years, I'm gonna have to do the MamaDaFoo iceberg.
Okay,
When I talk about all the lore, one of the entries is gonna have to be the
I'm down
the
for it.
SokCast episode where she hints at there being a third aspect to her streaming persona. Um, okay, yeah. So that's sort of your whole aesthetic here. For the
Yeah.
background for this podcast, I have like a witch's hut thing. Did I
Oh,
mention that already?
perfect. No, you did not.
Okay. Um, yeah, it's like a witch's hut. Although I do need to get approval to use it. It's by this artist named Anne Condrat. It was hard for me to find a
Ooh.
good witch's hut online,
Mm-hmm.
an interior at least. So I used that one and I emailed her to see if I could use it as a background. So we'll see. I'm gonna put her link in the bio as well. She has some cool like she's like a background artist, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're inside the witch's hut. And yeah.
Yes, get in the pot, Saint.
No, no, I don't taste good. I drink too many energy drinks.
You should be drinking water.
I drink too much booze. No, I drink water too. It's okay. I'll hydrate right now.
Okay.
All right, just drink my water. So okay? Is there something you're looking forward to in the future? Anything like streaming a specific game, doing an event, anything like that?
You know, I'm gonna be so honest. I don't think that far ahead.
Just kind of roll with it as it goes, huh?
Honestly, yeah, just roll with the punches because like I'm always wanting to play some new game.
Mm-hmm.
I can't afford to play some new games. Um, but no, like I am looking forward to play Lao Fei, the
Oh
God of War game.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
That one
am
looks really
totally
interesting.
looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that will be the first game that I pre-order, like ever.
Really, that'll be your first pre-order.
Yeah, granted, I have pre-ordered Hogwarts Legacy before,
Uh,
but that was like after the pre-orders rolled out. I'm not gonna lie to you, I bought it full price. I
oh
was
gee, yeah,
mad.
yeah.
But yeah, Lao Fei is definitely gonna be the game that I pre-order for like the very first time.
I think it's really cool that we're gonna see like a lot of different mythology wrapped up into that one.
Yes.
Looks like there
Yes.
was like a Mongolian god of war. Like there's like an
Mm-hmm.
Indian one.
Egyptian.
Or Egyptian,
Yeah.
that was it. I'm sure we'll see an Indian one as well.
Oh yeah.
Their pantheon is too
That is
interesting not to
the
include.
yeah, that is like the almost like the not purgatory, but you know, like the waiting area for the gods.
Yeah, yeah. Before the end of the end of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, which I'm very excited to see like where that story goes. I'm
Hmm.
excited to see like the graphics. So excited to see I forget the actress's name, but I know her from Punisher and Daredevil.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see her range because we only seen her in like the first and second game ish. Ish.
Deborah Ann Wool.
Yes, her.
Yeah, yeah. She's in Ragnarok.
Hmm
There's flashbacks of her in God of War, was it 2016 or 2018 or whatever.
hmm
God of War 4, I guess people call it. I don't think there's ever any flashbacks of her or dialogue or
I think it's mainly
anything.
her voice.
Is there her voice in it? Okay.
I think a little bit, but not a lot. I could be wrong. I haven't played it
It's been a while since
in a
I played
bit.
it. But there's definitely no flashbacks of her. I know that.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, in 2
We
you get to
officially
actually
see her
see
in the
her.
second one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's kind of like W wife.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I was joking with some friends like this is the woman that Kratos goes on his knees for.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, okay. I finally understand why Kratos is like this.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's cool. I like the God of War games a lot. I think
I
it's
love
been
watching them.
yeah, there's so like the story is just so good. Like
Yeah, I am glad that they rebooted it.
mhm.
Granted, like the old God of War games are great as well, but I feel like there's like another sense of the character through the remakes. Um,
Yeah, it's very different. It's a more mature
mhm,
Kratos.
yeah, and I also feel like with Lao Fei, we'll see more of that in that game for flashbacks, of course.
Yeah.
Because like the second game, everybody mentioned her. Even the first game, everybody mentioned her. And it's just like, okay, I want to know what this woman is about.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't finished God of War Ragnarok, but have we seen like how her and Kratos first met?
No, it was mentioned though in a flashback when they were
Okay.
rowing a boat.
Maybe we'll see
And
that in
when,
Laufey.
yeah, I think we'll see it in Laufey as well because it was like a standstill of their fight. Neither of them won, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. The classic setup for a romance.
I know.
Murderers to lovers. And then so the final question is, do you have a message for the audience? Is there anything you want to plug or shout out? Anything like
Mm,
that? And then I'm going to be ending the stream with this. I'm going to have no more to say. So this is you
okay.
from here on out.
Okay. All right. Damn, you got me on my toes here. I guess I just want to say, like, just be you, and whatever creations that you make along the way, have faith in it, and don't give up on yourself, but also like have fun. You only live once, and it's a long journey to get to where you want to be, but it's definitely worth it in the end. Um, and I love you. Yes. Even though you don't know me and I don't know you, I love you. And I guess to end it off, to plug it out, follow me on Twitch, MamaDaFoo. Um, I stream, I craft, I play a lot of video games, and I'm also going to be selling merch. Like fingers crossed. That's it.